Thank you for joining us at Beerfish Fanatics. And this episode is actually brought to you by Whisker Secret Tackle.
So make sure you guys go to whiskersecret.com for all your catfishing gear.
Enjoy the episode, guys. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beerfish Fanatics. This is Granny with MaPop Fishing. We have
Kit with the Fishing Kit YouTube channel.
And hopefully our internet is a little bit better. Sorry if I was a little bit lagging earlier. I mean, even if you guys don't know, but I was lagging a little bit. The kids are on the internet. So as I mentioned previously, I'm still gout master. So I'm drinking seltzers again, probably for another week or two. Hopefully I'm getting closer to 100%. I feel the tightness, soreness in my foot getting a little bit better, so hopefully I can drink a manly beverage in a couple weeks on the show. So what do you got, Kit?
I wasn't even gonna drink today, to be honest with everybody, because it was my birthday weekend, and well, we didn't necessarily celebrate my birthday, but our good friend Mr. Yang was in town since Thursday, and it's been quite the weekend. But anyways, I got a Blonde Fatale from Peachtree Brewing Company, and it's a doozy.
There you go, man. Hey, of all ones to grab, good job, buddy.
All the beers in my fridge right now they're either all seltzers, because my roommate and his buddies, they all drink seltzers. And it was either seltzer or Blonde Fatale double IPA, a freaking Imperial something. So all freaking 8, 9, 10% beers.
It's all right.
But I won't drop down to the level of seltzer. I had to just get a manly beer.
Hey, man, what do you guys say? Drop down to the lake. Come on, man. Jeez. It's not like I have any, options at the moment, guys. Yeah.
Hey, I was just going to drink a coffee.
That's true. Well, I had to make sure this guy, at least one of us has to be drinking a beer, man. We can't be called Beerfish Fanatics and not at least have one of us drink a manly beverage. So shout out to Kit. Happy birthday, man. It is his birthday, guys.
It is the day of my birth today.
Day of his birthday today. So, we had some visitors from Minnesota, California, Colorado, all over the nation came to visit because it was our buddy, I think Mr. Yang. If you guys have ever seen him, he was on our podcast, I think last year. It's just a buddy of ours, came into town, celebrated his 50th birthday, so that was kind of cool. And then in the meantime, we celebrated with Fishing Kit's birthday too. It was like a 4 or 5 day binge celebration. And let's just say there was plenty of beverages. I don't think I've drank so much seltzers in my life. And the cool thing about it, I didn't have a flare up. So, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully it's not alcohol. Hopefully it might just be beef, because I'm also avoiding beef. So we shall see in the coming future when I'm slowly testing out little things to see what is a trigger, I guess. So cheers, man. Cheers. And yeah, this is episode. This is after we've done quite a bit of fishing, I guess. Recently we had the challenge with the Bucket Boys. Shout out to them. That was super fun. I think Fishing Kit and myself, I think we learned a lot of things we probably would have done a little bit different. Number one, I guess I think there's a few things we probably should have done was listen to our own game plan. we should have re-listened to our podcast previously. I think there was little tidbits that we probably could have done better at. So I think just by re-listening to ourselves, that probably would have been beneficial in that sense. But we did really well too. We caught a lot of fish. I was just kind of going through the footage. You guys stay tuned to the Bucket Boys, Fishing Kit, myself, MaPop Fishing. We're not going to give away the answers, what happened and all that stuff, but we'll recap a little bit because I was planning to have those guys on too. So I definitely want them to get them on, hear how they're planning things and, how we did everything a little bit different from each other here and there. But it was super fun, man. I had a good time with you. I mean, Fishing Kit and myself, we literally spent 24 straight hours together fishing on a boat. slept together on the boat. That didn't sound right. slept with each other on the. Oh, that didn't sound right either. We were on the boat sleeping. Jesus. We did that. It was fun, man. We had a good time. We ate. We just fished. It was pretty fun. I think. I don't know, man. What did you think? Well, what was your experience? This is our first time doing any kind of challenge like this. Hopefully, we'll do more on down the road, but we shall see on that. But what did you think? What did you take away from it? And then, if we do future ones, what would you do different, if anything?
Let's see. I mean, we kind of talked about it already, but it was pretty fun, and we caught fish. The thing is, not everything's going to go according to plan. Mm-hmm. And that's just how it goes with these things. I try not to do any spoilers. But what would I do different? Catch more fish, obviously.
Yeah.
But
actually, catch more species. I think we caught... I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers away. We did really, really well. You guys are going to want to see the first leg. You want to see all the legs, actually. Yeah, we're gonna leave it up there. If you guys think we won, if you guys think how we did we, could we have changed a few things? I think you guys are gonna see it. I was just kind of going through the content, dude. We caught a ton of fish. Now, like I said, the species that we were looking for more. I mean, we caught quite a bit of species too. Don't get me wrong, but I think we wanted to catch more. But
of course, could always catch more. But
very true.
I don't think we should talk about it too much because then we're going to get into spoilers, and we got to have those guys on and kind of go into what their game plan. Go into what their game plan was. So
just stay tuned. Yeah. We'll get them on here probably in a couple more episodes. Hopefully, we should have all the content edited. I mean, there's a lot of footage, you guys. You guys have to understand. It's 24 straight hours of recording. You can just imagine. I think I have like over freaking 200-300 gigabytes of freaking video because I pretty much left my thing kind of recording almost the entire time except for when we were kind of taking a nap, and then that was about it. But it's a lot of footage we're just kind of going through right now, slowly but surely, and I think you guys will enjoy it. I mean, it was fun, man. We had a lot of laughs. I think Fishing Kid and myself had a lot of laughs, a lot of things that happen. That it's one of those things when you see a fishing competition, they edit it out, or it doesn't part. But I think we're gonna keep it in, man. There's some fun stuff that happens on that trip for sure.
Yeah, but here's a couple non-spoiler territory things I could talk about. GoPro Hero 10, more problems. I wear an external mic. You got to get this housing that goes around the GoPro. Then you plug the mic into it. Now, this isn't a third-party accessory. This is official GoPro stuff, at least as far as the housing is concerned. But for some reason, the GoPro didn't want to use my external mic. So that first leg, the first 8 hours, I haven't even looked at the second leg yet, but it uses the mic from the that housing because it has a built-in mic too, which interestingly is worse than the audio if you didn't have the housing on at all. But both are worse than having external mic, which was plugged in. For some reason, it didn't want to use the external mic, so I end up having not unusable audio, but kind of annoying audio because the levels keep going up and down. I think the GoPro has multiple mics and it's always switching mics around, trying to find the best mic to use. But the thing with that is, it's not very good at it because your audio levels are always changing. Sometimes, my voice will be quiet. Other times it'll be super loud. And then other times Grandy's voice in the background is super loud. And other times it'll be quiet, or you can hear some random weird noises because the mics are always changing. Super annoying.
I agree with you. Even the 7, I have the GoPro 7. They have that same issue if I don't use an external mic. It's like the GoPro doesn't know which mic to use. Like all of a sudden it's the left one. Because if you guys look at the GoPros, they have mics on the top, right, left, bottom, wherever the case may be, in the front too. And sometimes, yeah, you're right, man. That's why I had to get an external mic, because I'm just like, why does it sound so weird? Like I'm muffled, and all of a sudden it sounds fine. And then, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's GoPro, man, fix that shit, man.
Yeah, it's been a problem ever since the 5 because the 5 is kind of like the tipping point where they change the body style. I don't know. We've talked about it so many times.
It's just annoying. No, I'm with you though. It's completely annoying, and that sucks. But at least the footage, you got the footage there. I think my audio was fine. As far as I've been kind of going through the footage, and I think we got some good footage, man. I got a lot of footage of fishing kit, catching fish myself. So we got a ton of that. We just got to go through them all and just edit which ones we want to keep and showcase, and then just the Man, I never realized how bad of a fisherman I am. I'm like, there was points where I was fishing, like, I don't think I'm going to show it, but oh my God, I'm a bait caster. I used it for the first 5 minutes of this whole thing. Just, I give spoilers on this one. I used bait caster for the first 5 minutes, stopped, guys. I didn't even use the bait caster the rest of the time because I backlashed, and I got frustrated within like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, I haven't bait cast all year. F this. I put it aside. I just used the spinning rods for the rest of the trip. I'm like, bait casting, it was messing up. I was getting frustrated. I go, you know what? It's a competition at this point, a challenge. I don't want to have to deal with this headache. I just put the bait caster away. I didn't even use the bait casters the rest of the time, and I just used all my spinning rods from that point forward. So, yeah, I need to get better at that. I mean, I haven't used it, like I said, all year, and then I was like, oh my God, the first, I think, 2 or 3 casts, I freaking backlash, and then it was just a pain in the ass. I was like, all right, I'm over it. It's whatever, man. But like I said, you guys are gonna want to see it. Stay tuned. Like I said, we'll get the boys, the Bucket Boys, on. Shout out to them, man. Those mofos have gone viral. If you guys have not checked out their YouTube channel, go check it out. Those guys literally, I don't know what the hell they did to the YouTube algorithm, but holy cow, shout out to you guys if you guys are listening to this. They literally have gone from, I think, 1,000 subscribers from like 4 or 5 months ago, I think, right? Or no, earlier in the year.
Earlier this year. Like a month ago. Yeah,
now they're like well over like 4,000 subs within the last, I think they gained like 2,000 subs within the last month. That's insanity. I don't
think the last week, 2 weeks.
So yeah, no, huge shout out to them. Whatever they did, keep doing it, man. Keep rocking it, guys. You guys are definitely getting the followers and giving the views. So that's always really, obviously a good thing. So yeah, for sure, check those guys out. We'll get them on here. It's gonna be fun. We'll recap how they did, what they've struggled with, because they had a lot of struggles too, what they could have done better, I think. So you guys will definitely want to listen to everything. It'll be a pretty fun podcast, pretty fun guys. I think they're okay cats. I mean, they're, we may have to, call them a few names here and there, fun out of fun. So you guys are gonna have to check it out and see. It was pretty good times, man. But
yeah, I was pretty proud of my new name for them. I'll leave it for the video. I'll save it for the video.
Oh yeah, so you guys have to check it out now, because Fishing Kid creates an interesting nickname for those gentlemen, which I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, I was pretty proud of Fishing Kid came up with that too. I'm not gonna lie. There was a good. I mean, I don't know if we have it in the video or not, but it might have been a good hour. We're just looking at each other like, that was a good shit talking. That was awesome, dude. That was a good name, dude.
Yeah, I was just sitting there for like, I think, an hour, just chuckling to myself.
For sure, man. So shout out to you guys though. They're good sports about it too. So that was awesome, man. It was all out of fun. So it was definitely a good time. So, like I say, we'll see for next time how this goes. If you guys like this type of stuff, you guys let us know, and maybe on down the road we'll see if we can do something again with those gentlemen, and maybe somebody else who wants to join in on it, because super fun, super interesting, and so like I learned a lot. That's for damn sure. I learned a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of learning a lot, I have another takeaway from this trip.
What's that?
So we borrowed Saki's boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I never really operated a boat. I mean, I've driven it around on Ryan's boat maybe a couple times, ran the trolling motor a couple times, but I never trailered or launched the boat myself. And with this trip, just me doing it by myself, pretty much. I mean, you helped me a little bit, but it gave me the confidence where I'm like, okay, I think I should get a boat.
There you go. No, and then, I mean, it wasn't that I wasn't helping you, but I knew you were kind of wanting to do this yourself because you were really contemplating on, whether to get your own boat here. So I'd kind of let you run with it. No, you did good, man. You know what, everybody, I think I may have gotten some stuff on the film. I was recording here and there. He did really well. Everything from backing up to loading it up, to unloading the boat. We didn't sink. The boat ran. We caught fish on it. It worked, man. I mean, it's one of those things where everything we wanted to use the boat. So yeah, huge shout out to Sean, obviously, with Saki Fishing for allowing us to borrow his boat and give us at least an opportunity to learn fishing on a boat better. I mean, I think that was the biggest thing that I learned. Like, it's a little bit different. Definitely a little bit different than from bank fishing, for damn sure.
Yeah, especially going with somebody on a boat is one thing, but doing all that stuff yourself, like it could have been a total disaster if we couldn't get the boat to start. Oh man,
yeah,
the video definitely would have turned out very different.
For sure. And and the cool thing was that, like, I think you guys will see though, Fishing Kid and myself, we didn't really give ourselves much time for error.
No.
We cut everything to the line. We're like, we never drove a boat, we never had a boat, we never towed a boat, we never launched a boat together or by ourselves. So, and we gave ourselves you guys just got to see the video. We're like, holy shit, we just crossing our fingers, and it worked out though, like you said. So that's good, man, that you're confident enough that that you're gonna get a boat now, right? Can't wait.
I want to. I have aspirations to get a boat now. So
there you go.
It could happen in the future. It's just a matter of when, to be honest. I got a boat pulled up on my web browser right here as we speak.
But
I've been looking at boats. I've been like looking at Facebook Marketplace.
But I think that's the biggest thing though, is that your confidence level is up there now. That you trust yourself. You believe in yourself that I can launch it myself. I can tow it now. I can do all those things. I obviously need a little bit more practicing, in regards to backing it up or whatever the case may be. But I think you having that confidence is a good thing for those first-time boat owners, first-time people, boat fishing especially. So I think that was definitely key, man, and for you to kind of just take the reins and just ran with it, man. So I think you're good to go, man. So there we go. It's a new level to your fishing adventures now. Once the boat happens. So that's cool.
Yeah, and now I want to go with other people. Because before, when I go with people, like, I'll ask, like, hey, what do you need me to do? But in reality, I'm like, man, hopefully he doesn't ask me to back up the trailer.
but at least
now,
yeah.
But now I'm like, I'll back up the trailer, whatever.
For sure. There you go, man. So that's a good thing that you learn, and I think having that's a good skill set to have confidence in yourself that you can do. So there you go, man. Can't wait till Fishing Kid gets a boat so I can leech on him and then jump on the boat and we can go fishing together, man. That'll be good times on that. Speaking of boat fishing too, for some reason we've been boat fishing quite a bit lately, and because like I said, our buddy Mr. Yang came here to celebrate his birthday. We actually rented a pontoon and we were fishing off of it this past weekend. Nothing recorded though. We didn't get any record. I was contemplating to record or not. I did bring my GoPros, but the way things were going that day, I ended up not recording anything. But the fishing it wasn't even going to matter because I wasn't going to have anything that was going to be of use, because I think I caught one fish that day. And this is the crazy thing. We were on the pontoon trolling, looking for spots to fish. We just couldn't find the damn fish. And the crazy thing was, I think Fishing Kid and myself were fishing the same location literally 5 days ago, and we did extremely well. And then go figure, I don't know. What do you think the change was? Because it was a struggle bus for us when Mr. Yang and stuff came. What do you put that to?
Well, it was also bluebird skies at noon while we were fishing.
Very true.
We saw some fish busting, but I don't know. Plus, we also had 12 people on the pontoon. Fishing wasn't really the focus.
No, it wasn't. It was just, but you say, it was a struggle though. I think pontoon, we weren't focusing like, all right, we got to catch some fish for damn sure, and we're just having a good time, hanging out with some buddies. But yeah, man, it just felt like I said, 1 week, 5 days later, like the fish just completely turned off. It felt like, but I don't know. We use the same lures, pretty much, same setups and everything, but I had no luck, man. I just felt like I was struggling. I just wanted to catch one freaking fish. I went to the point where I was just catching a freaking largemouth just to get me off the schneid. That's pretty much what I ended up catching, just to say I caught a fish. And then, of course, Fishing Kid over here, everybody's struggling, toss freaking a double jig lure, and he catches 2 damn freaking white bass on a one cast. We're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I got tired of nobody catching fish, so I had to step in there and catch 2 at once.
He did. It was kind of funny, though, because we were struggling for maybe like, it was about an hour into it already. We're like, all right. Fishing Kid starts casting, and then next thing you know, he catches 2 at once, and then there you guys go.
Yep.
Good times, though. So shout out to all those gentlemen if they're listening to that. Hopefully you guys had a good time visiting us. Sorry the fishing wasn't the greatest, but hopefully the company and the festivities was what you guys were looking for. So that was always a good time. Meet new people too.
Yeah. Met a lot of new people.
For sure. It was good times, man. We stay tuned to us. We do have a fishing trip coming up. I think we mentioned that before, but we'll be meeting up with some buddies here in a couple weeks. Think Fishing Kid and myself, and we're gonna be trying to chase some fish with stripes, I think, and more possibly. Maybe
I might be doing a little tour, hitting multiple lakes.
You did mention that, so yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned with that. That'd be kind of cool. I want to see how you do on that. You think crappies be biting then?
Crappie's always biting. It's just a matter of where they're at.
True. Very true. I'm just wondering if we have a good opportunity to catch more crappies. I haven't had.
I think so.
Okay.
We're coming up on fall. They should be getting ready for winter.
Okay, I hope so, because this year has not been the greatest. I mean, I can't say that I've been truly targeting them really hard either, but hasn't been the greatest crappie bite for me so far this year.
Yeah, same here. But I haven't really been targeting them that much. I don't know. Could go hit up some docks.
It's a possibility. We'll definitely do that. I think I need to get my kayak out a little bit more here. I think I'm gonna try and, like you're saying, do some dock fishing on my kayak and see if I can target some crappies. Because the guys donated a few crappies to myself, and the kids are just eating crappies right now for lunch today. And they're like, holy crap, this is so good, Dad. You know, all this. I'm like, all right, I guess they're like, you're going to have to go catch more crappies. White bass is, it's okay. But they're like, oh my gosh, this crappie was so good. Mom made it so good. So I guess I might have to go and target some crappies here in the next couple weeks here. And like I said, I think I want to do some more vertical jigging. It's fun.
Yeah, just like you catching those drums, vertical jigging.
Yeah, check out my last video, guys. I guess you could call it the vertical jigging video for drums. And of course, Fishing Kid here has to give me a hard ass time. I caught 3 in a row. Hey, how many people can say they can catch 3 drums in a row vertical jigging? Not many. Well, I can.
That's impressive. Especially with white bass jumping all over the place.
You bastard. I know. It was funny though. But you know what? It worked. I was just catching drums and, go figure, like vertical jigging them. I guess it works. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty interesting, man. But drums should be picking up down there too, so wherever we're going here in a couple weeks. I want to catch a fat ass drum because I've seen the drums in that body of water, and they are large. I wouldn't mind catching a freaking enormous drum.
I'm gonna bring my scale this time just to see how big these drums get, because they get big down there.
They do. And my brother-in-law caught one of the big. I think it was him or my sister-in-law. One of them. Might have been him. No, I think it was Kim. I think on Kim was the one who caught it. It was enormous, dude. I was like, holy crap.
It was like a 30-inch drum or something.
It's huge, dude. It's like,
I think it was probably like a 30 like a 45 quart cooler.
Yeah,
like the length.
Yeah. It's huge. Yeah, it was like big. I think it was the biggest freshwater drum I've ever seen in person.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
It was pretty big. So, and I bet you the fight though, you just imagine. He probably goes in a circle left and right, but it's still though. But I bet you it was a hell of a fight for him. You know what I mean? So that'll be fun. So stay tuned to us. We'll be taking another fishing trip here shortly. Should be a lot of fun. I'll try and see if I can record a little bit more this time. I didn't record last trip, so this trip I'll try and record a little bit more, and we'll have a little bit of fun. Hopefully, we can catch some crappies, some white bass, some stripers, wipers. Hopefully, we'll see. There's a possibility. So we'll see if we can catch any of those. I think there's going to be quite a bit of people going down there too to meet us. Some family.
I think so too.
It'll be fun. Always good times whenever we meet up with everybody and do these fishing trips. So kind of cool though. Fishing Kit's going to be doing a little round of the lakes. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully, good luck to you, man. Hopefully you catch the I guess you can say unicorn that you haven't caught yet. So he's still looking for that striper.
Striper, got to check off the striper.
So hopefully, Wish Fishing Kit some luck, guys. So hopefully he can catch a striper going down there. That's his target species. Trying to knock off the bucket list, which I could have if I would have freaking landed it. But let's not hash old wounds in regards to that, man.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what the weather's like. If the weather's gonna be kind of rough, I probably won't do the multi-lake tour. But and I also gotta get my kayak ready again because I freaking knocked off my transducer on the kayak and I lost the bolts that hold the transducer there. So I gotta put the transducer back on, put the freaking what's it called, the fish finder itself back on there. I just been lazy. I haven't really taken out my kayak that much this year.
I'm with you. I haven't either. Hopefully, I don't know, man. Summer was so damn hot, and I was so busy too. I was just like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, it's like 90, high 90s, 100-ish, humid. I was just like, oh, I really don't want to take the yak out at all. So I think maybe I'll take it out a little bit more this fall because waters will be nice and warm from the summer. I think temperature will be a little bit cooler, so hopefully I can get it out a little bit more probably next month or two. I definitely want to at least get it out 2 to 3 times a month the next 2 months for sure.
Yeah, I just gotta put my fish finder back on there.
But yeah, well, next year you never know, man. You could be doing these travels with a boat. You never know.
If I have a boat, I'm gonna bring the boat.
See, so yeah, it'll be good times, man. That's for sure. Anything else you got planned for the fall? Any other, I guess you say, goals or target species besides the striper we're just talking about? Anything else you're looking to catch that you haven't done yet this year, or bodies of water or anything that you're looking to possibly do this year that you haven't got a chance to yet during the summer?
Blue cats. I didn't really go target any blue cats yet this year, but that could all happen on our upcoming trip if I decide to hit these other bodies of water. So that's doable. I know how to catch blue cats. When it comes to size, I don't know, but I could definitely catch smaller ones.
Yeah, I hope. I don't think I'm gonna get the opportunity this year unless. Yeah, I don't think I can. Just kind of look at my schedule. I'm gonna be all over the place because we're traveling south there, and then next month I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm going to California, not for fishing, just for family reasons. And then November I might even go down to south again for another wedding. Then I think December I'll let you know if I can get. I think I'm going to go to Colorado, do another ice fishing trip because I don't think we'll have ice by then. So hopefully Colorado, I'm going to go visit the family again. They'll have some ice then, and we can chase your lake trout. That would be ideal if I can catch a laker. So easy.
I don't know, man. I do need to go back to Colorado though. I do need to go back.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It'll probably be around a little bit right after Christmas time. I think we're looking to go around Christmas time. They should have ice there, hopefully up in the mountains, because locally they've been kind of like us, like Denver area. They are a mile high, obviously, but in the past 2 years, their local ice has been really non-existent because they just haven't had. I think we've had better local ice than them. So
as far as the metro, Denver area.
Denver area, the local ice has been very sketchy, non-existent in the past 2 to 3 years. They most like all my brother-in-laws when they go ice fishing, they're driving 2.5 hours, 3 hours to ice fish almost every time. They just were not getting any good local ice that was safe enough. And even if they did, it would only last for a little bit because their weather was super warm. Then all of a sudden, I think we've had better local ice than them, honestly, in the past 2 to 3 years. So
Probably. And I think they've been facing like worse drought conditions than
yeah,
us too.
for sure. I mean, I think everybody knows the drought conditions there. I think what lake? It was a lake up there. It's like a real big lake named
Yeah,
like
there's a
that.
few lakes all on the Colorado River, like
Yeah.
Mead, like
Yes, me.
Powell.
That's it. Yep. And it's been bad. Like they're like, I think states are trying to fight for water. It's so bad. You know what I mean? Like they are having such a bad issue of a drought. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. Hopefully, I can get on some ice before everybody here locally because I'll be there in December, and then when I come back here, hopefully we'll have ice by January. It'll be ideal, but I'm not holding my breath because I think the past we say the past 2 years we haven't really had any ice till January. I think
Yeah.
yeah.
January is about when we've been getting fishable ice.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a good trip for me to kind of get my ice itch in by going to Colorado, get it in there, and then come back, and then there might be a few items. Oh, I don't know if we get a chance. We'll have to look up the trip. If we're gonna go up to Minnesota for the ice show again. We can
Yeah.
we can discuss that. I think that was in December, right? Last year was it in December.
I think so.
Okay. I do want to go, and the reason being, if I can get a good deal, I am looking for a new hub. So I think I want to get like a 4 or 5 person hub, and it would be more beneficial for my kids and myself now because the flip over was good when my kids were a little small. Like this past year, I noticed it right away. My oldest daughter, she's 9. And my second oldest is 7. They're the two that love to go ice fishing with me. The 2-man flip over is kind of hard for us 3 to fit now. Well, I'm not the slimmest cat anyways, but for us 3, it's a little tight now. I think this was the last year I could use that 2-man flip for all 3 of us.
What are you looking to get? Any brand in particular?
The one that I like yours, but the only thing is I like the door of the Eskimo because the zips all the way down, so you don't trip over when you're climbing in. Well, you don't even climb in; you just walk in with the what do you call it? I don't know, whatever the door is. I don't know what you call it. You just open up like the zipper goes all the way to the floor. You know what I'm talking about, and you just open
Yeah,
up.
the
So
side door.
yeah, so you don't trip. Something like that, fully insulated. I think I'm just gonna have to get a fully insulated because I have a party hub. It's only a top insulated, so the sides aren't insulated. It makes a difference, obviously, having the full thing insulated, and I think I'm gonna have to get a full insulated one, probably 4 or 5 man pop up. It's nice and light, way lighter than my flip over for darn sure. And that's it, man. Nothing extravagant. So most likely I'm looking either at the Eskimo. I forgot what you call it. Is it the Outbreak or some shit like that? I forgot that one. I think because that's what our buddy Mark has. They have a newer version of it for 2022 that's supposedly on the outside of the fabric or whatever the equipment is made of. It's supposed to withstand storms and winds better. So I'm kind of looking at that pricing wise. Eskimo's pretty damn good. Freaking Otters is super expensive. But I saw some Otters is not too bad price wise. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for, man. The party tent, like I said, that I have, it's just the sides aren't insulated, only the top is, so it makes a big difference. So I might just keep that still whenever, we do have a big party or a bunch of people ice fishing. But yeah, I'm just gonna probably get the 4 to 5 man pop up. Flip over I still keep because I think if one daughter wants to go with me, I can still take it, or even by myself. So gives me a little bit of room to record. Having a two-man flip over is a lot easier to record, I think. I don't know. You tell me. You have a single man. Is it hard to record, do you feel like? Or is it, it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, my one man's a little tight in there.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's why if I want to record this year, I kind of want that. That's why I'm still keeping the 2-man because it gives me more room. I can put the camera, just having equipment, whatever stuff around. It's just a little bit easier having that 2-man if I'm looking to record. So I think that I will still keep that. Plus, it's fully insulated. I bought the fabric for the flipboard. Yeah. So
the shell, the insulated shell for it.
Yep. So that's super nice. And that's it, man. I think that's the only thing I'm going to look forward to. If I'm going to purchase anything this year, will be that. I'm not going to go up to live scope quite yet. I think I want to save that money for some other things possibly, but we shall see. But I'm still pretty happy with the Panoptics that I have. Live scope would be obviously awesome. I don't know. You tell me, because they have the new versions of them right now. So, okay. So since you're the version that you have for live scope, how many versions are there now? Or different?
Like two.
Since yours, right?
No, mine and the Live Scope Plus.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I thought there was another one. I wasn't sure. So that's why
there's an extended range one, but that's for like ocean fishing.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought there was, yeah, you might be right then. But yeah, I don't know if I'm quite necessarily need to go to the live scope yet, but I always will look at yours like, damn, I am jealous. But I'm just like, man, my thoughts are I'm hoping Garmin can create one where it's a little bit lighter.
Just someday. Get a lighter battery.
I know, but even you have the lithium batteries, as light as they are, they're still freaking heavy as shit, man.
Well, the whole thing's heavy, yeah, but I got a 30 amp hour battery. You don't need a 30 amp hour battery. You probably get away with a 15 or 16. You just can't run it as long.
That's true. But
are you gonna run it for over 12 hours?
No, I will never. Well, I mean, unless I camp over the ice. Maybe this year I might camp out once. I don't know, man. You make it look so cool, but then I know the struggles you have. I'm like, man, I don't know, man, if I really want to camp on the ice, because I know that there is the pros and cons. There's definitely pros and cons. Looks like the cons kind of outweigh the pros, I feel like, at times.
Well, just do it. Only one way to find out.
I know, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I could do it one night. We talked to Bo, to our buddy Bo. He might be able to get away for a weekend or a night to possibly do something like that. So it'd be kind of cool. I know he's expecting a little one, so hopefully we can steal him for one night, one weekend, when the ice is here, and we'll have a good time with that. So I'll see. Might be a goal of mine for the winter to camp once on the ice and catch some fish. So that might be one of my goals to try and do. But I can't do it without a freaking new pop-up.
Yeah, so you have to get that pop-up.
Yeah, unless I want to sleep in the flip over, which it'll be very difficult on my fat ass, and there's not enough room for it. It won't work. Because unless I'd have to bunker it down somehow and all that crap. So
people do it,
but I think I would just get the pop-up. Just seems a little bit easier, more convenient if you're camping on the ice.
Yeah, it's definitely more room.
Yeah, and I might, because I said it last year, where I was thinking of possibly renting a trailer and getting the kids, sleep on the weekend. I might still look into that this year. I didn't get a chance to do it last year, but we'll see with my kids if they want to do something like that. But we'll see. The kids still, like I said, of all the fishing they love, ice fishing is still number one. I asked them, hey, Daddy, because I was planning actually tonight. I kind of wanted to go hit that spot right near me, and go for some caddies, and I needed some bait. So I asked the kids this morning, hey, you guys want to go catch some, bait, the location that you showed me, kid? And the kids look at me like, no, they rather go apple picking. So I went apple picking today. But yeah, they go, man, we'll just wait till ice fishing. I'm like, what? They're just not into the open. They just love the ice fishing. I don't know. I think it's something about being inside of a tent. They like it. They like that camping aspect of it, I guess. I don't know. But they do love a boat. So they said, hey, if Uncle Kid gets a boat, they go, yep, we're in. Count us in. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Freaking kids, man.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Anything else you got, man? I know it's kind of a short week. We didn't have too much. I think we have some guests. We're crossing our finger dialed in. Hopefully next week, if depending if my wife doesn't work on call, we'll have some new guests. I don't know, anything else you want to talk about? Anything you got? How's fishing been for you besides the past couple trips we've been? I know it's kind of been hard fishing wise to get out a little bit. We've just been pretty busy.
Haven't fished much. We did the 24-hour thing last week, and then we had Mr. Yang and the gang in town.
Yeah.
Haven't had time to go, really.
So hopefully this week, get out. I want to catch some more catfish, man. I think I do. I want to catch some more catfish. I think it was fun. Just fighting bigger fish.
Yeah, it's always fun catching bigger fish.
Very true. Plus the wipers. Wipers should be picking up soon, though. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're always there. It's just a matter of finding them.
For sure. I'll try and get hopefully, like I said, I want to get some more wipers, some more catfish. I think catfish is going to be my more targeting, but the only thing is I just got to find them. Gotta catch bait. Oh, that's one thing too. Oh, yeah, huge. I don't know if I think we did talk about this a little bit when Bo was around, but when you're thawing out frozen bait, that is for damn sure, like Kit said, and I think Bo said, you guys just put it in the fridge like a night or two before and let it thaw out. I think that was the best bet, so it's not so mushy.
So why? What'd you do? Not listen to us?
No. I listened to you guys on and then there was one that I kind of wanted to melt it really quick, and that didn't work out very well. The other time it worked out fine. I just put it in the fridge, it worked out, and then I was like, well, I wanted to go catfish for like an hour or two. I didn't have no bait, I didn't have time to go catch, so I was like, you know what? Let's just put this in nice hot water, warm water. Bad idea.
We told you.
I know, but maybe I'm stubborn, but there's only one way to find out, I did it my own way. I just wanted to see, because I wanted to fish real quick. It worked, but boy, it was blah.
You're better off just leaving it frozen and cutting it and putting it on the hook frozen.
Yeah, I probably should have done that, but I was already in it too deep at that point when it was already in the warm water trying to, F it. I was letting it go all the way through, and it was just like, ugh, it was all slimy. It was just, yeah, I didn't get a bite. I went out for like an hour and nothing, so could have been old bait. Could have been the way I did it. Who knows?
Could have been. You never know.
Yeah, but
because you didn't have fresh bait to compare it to.
That's very true. No, I didn't. So hopefully I can catch some new fresh bait. I still have some frozen bait, but it's better than nothing. But I need to go catch some more fresh bait. It would be ideal. At least Fishing Cake showed me spots where I can catch some nice. If I'm possibly chasing I do want to catch a flathead one of these days too. It'd be nice. Maybe I can catch some live bait and use that as for flathead fishing. I see a lot of people doing that a lot more. Or is it just me?
Wait, say again?
Flathead fishing. I see a lot more people targeting that more often, at least on social media, or it could just be like people we know, I guess. I maybe, who knows? But it just feels like a lot more people are slowly flathead fishing more and more and more and more. It feels like, it seems like, I don't know.
It's definitely getting more popular for sure, but I don't know. Because it's just getting more exposure.
True. So we'll see. Hopefully I can catch one this year. I don't know. Is there like a specific season for flatheads? Do you know?
Not the winter time.
Well, actually, what do they do during the winter time? For somebody who doesn't know, like myself, I have no idea about flatheads. Where do they just go deep, or what the hell? What do they do? Do they hibernate?
Yeah, they basically they go dormant. I don't think it's technically hibernating.
Okay.
But they go dormant and they kind of just hunker down and don't eat all winter.
Huh. Oh, really? They don't eat at all winter?
Yeah, basically, if you see somebody catch a flathead through the ice or during the winter, at least around here when the water's really cold, like I said, while you're ice fishing, odds are that fish got snagged because they don't eat during the winter.
Interesting. No, I had no idea. Okay, cool. So ice fishing for flatheads is probably non-existent.
I mean, pretty much.
Unless you're snagging them, which defeats the purpose of fishing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, odds are if people caught it through the ice, they're snagged or just happened to hook them in the mouth. Because I forgot what the actual term for it. It's not hibernating. It's called like brew mating or something. Hold on, let me Google it real quick. But
at least, like you said, channel catfish are always fun because they are year-round fish you can catch through the ice, fall, winter, and summer.
Yeah. Channel cats and blue cats.
Blue
If
cat.
we have
Do you know
you
if
know,
you can catch blue cats through the ice anywhere?
if there's, I mean, if they're at a body of water that freezes thick enough with blue cats in it, which
Huh.
they typically don't,
Yeah.
but it's not unheard of. It's just pretty rare.
Gotcha. Wouldn't mind catching a blue through the ice. That'd be pretty fun. We still need to do one of these days if we can try and see if we can catch a burbot through the ice. We still haven't done that.
Got to go up north.
I know. Maybe this year. We'll see. We'll hit.
Okay, here we go. Here.
What's it called?
Brew mating is basically the cold-blooded version of hibernating. So a fish would brew mate instead of hibernate.
Gotcha. So brewmate. Okay. Are there? There's got to be other fish that do that too, I assume, or is it just really the flatheads? Do you think?
In our area, probably that's the only fish. I mean, maybe I don't know where the hell all the gars go.
That's a good question.
I've never seen a gar caught through the ice. They probably go through the same process.
That's interesting. No, you might be right on that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a gar caught through the ice. At least as much gar we have here, not a single one. You're right.
Yeah, well, they're not in a ton of bodies of water. I guess if you ice fish the creeks and rivers
Gotcha.
or the big lakes, which don't always freeze over all the way.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, look at that. Catching a gar through the ice. That would be interesting.
That'd be insane. Never seen it. I've never seen it happen.
Huh. I may have the YouTuber Google that. Is that even possible? That would be. I don't know, man. I think we gotta catch a new species this year through the ice. I think I did. I'm trying to think if I caught one through the ice last year. Oh, catfish was my real main goal last year, and I did that.
Yeah.
Caught catfish through the ice, I think, and wipers, because I didn't really catch any wipers the previous year through the ice. I think this year I might want to see if I can catch a new species through the ice.
Carp. I want to catch a carp through the ice.
How the heck? That would be kind of hard, no? But they roam. They do roam during the ice season, right? Carp.
Yep. I mean, you'd catch them the same way you do in open water.
What would you use if you're trying to catch a carp?
Or a corn.
Yeah, so I was corn, huh? That would be pretty cool, dude. Catch a freaking big ass freaking carp, like a 15, 20 pound carp through the ice on a freaking 32-inch rod. That would be sick.
Yeah, that could be your biggest fish through the ice.
Dude,
for
yeah.
us locally, a carp.
That might, that's not, or, catfish get pretty big too, but.
They don't get as big as the carp around here. Not for us.
True. We might have to, there's plenty of body waters here that have carp. We can focus on that to actually try. That would be a kind of cool. That would be super cool. Actually, catch a carp through the ice. You're gonna have to.
I think if we had pack bait, that would be the best way to catch them.
Definitely gonna have to use your 8-inch auger and maybe cut 2 holes next to each other.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if, like you're saying, those carps, they get that big, like, holy shit, how the hell are you gonna get it through I can't get it through my 6-inch hole. Even if I do, it's gonna be beyond tight. So I probably need at least minimum 8-inch, and then maybe, like you said, double holes right next to each other.
It's crazy how small a 6-inch hole is. After I've been using an 8-inch for like 2 seasons, I look at a 6-inch hole like, holy shit, that hole is tiny.
Yeah, it really. I still use the 6-inch auger. I was contemplating that. That might be another upgrade. Okay, I take that back. I said only the hub. I might get an 8-inch auger. I think it just feels a little more. It feels a little easier to bring up the fish.
Yep, for sure.
Because you're not. Not only are you fighting the fish, but then you're trying to fight them through the size of the hole to get their head through it. So that's a pain in the ass without breaking your line. So if you have a little bit of a bigger hole, I think it just feels like they come up more natural.
Yeah, it's easier to get them through the hole.
Yeah, so I think that might be another possible upgrade. And then that's it. No more buying shit, man. I can't keep buying shit all the time. Like, what the hell?
I don't know. It's never done. It is never done. There's always more stuff to buy.
I know, but I can't think of it this way, man. I'm getting up there in age, so I think my ice fishing lifetime, I only have maybe 10 to 15 years if I'm left.
No, no. You're gonna get like a machine. That's if you get a machine, then you extend your ice fishing career.
You mean machine as in like a
Like an ATV or a snow
Oh
dog or
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
snowmobile.
I could see that, but even though, man, even you have those machines, the only thing they're good at is moving from point A to point B, which is obviously primary.
That's like the biggest struggle.
Yeah, but also it's just the cold, man. I become it does. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's just like, sometimes it's like rough, man. When it's like I'm just old, my body aches, dude, in the cold, man.
Well,
You don't have that. You're young, fool.
if you
I'm
if you have a
old.
machine, you could carry around a bigger shelter, set it up real quick. You get a flip over, like a three-man flip over, pull it with the ATV or snow dog. You have a 20-pound heater in there. Just flip it over, turn the heat on. Then you ain't cold anymore. The only
True.
time you'll be in the elements is when you're moving from point to point.
Yeah, but we also like to. I like to move around too, and to make it easy and trying to find the fish. But
Yeah, you'll have an ATV to drive you around.
we'll
That's
see,
what I'm
man.
saying.
We'll see. We'll see.
May-
Like
Or
it's,
or you could just, once you hit 50, just quit fishing.
Jeez, no, it's ice fishing, guy, not friggin' fishing. Just ice fishing. It gets a little rough, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why having a machine would make your life easier.
I think so, but we'll see. That and snow dog's not a bad idea. That's not a bad one to get into because that's snow or ice that you can maneuver that through, and
Yeah.
they're not too crazy expensive. Um, I don't know.
I
Those
think
look pretty cool.
they're about the same price as the ATV, I think.
Yeah, but ATV struggles in the snow if we have a lot of snow.
Yeah. But
So
ice fishing sucks through a lot of snow anyways.
that's very true. That's very true. Actually, that is the worst part of ice fishing was when we have 6+ inches of snow.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
That is the worst part of ice fishing. I agree with you. It's like everything from dragging your shit out to setting up and everything. It's just snow just sucks at that point.
Yeah. Couple inches is all right because it gives you traction.
Yep. I think 3 inches for ice fishing is about perfect. 3 inches of snow that is on top of ice. I think that's about ideal. Keeps the ice insulated. Like you said, it gives you traction so you're not slipping too badly. But then it's not thick enough to where it's a pain in the ass to pull your sled and all that crap.
Yeah. And then with too much snow on the ice, it just weighs it all down. So you pop a hole, bunch of water comes up.
Yep. I know. We're talking about ice fishing, guys. It's September. It's September already. I mean, it's upon, at least up north. I know the gentlemen's up north are slowly itching already. So I think they will probably get ice. Obviously, people in Canada and Minnesota and up north from us will probably be on ice season in the next couple months here. They're going to be gearing up.
It's coming.
Yep, definitely coming. Like I said, I'm getting older. I still love ice fishing. My kids still love it. I'm going to try and do it as long as I can without breaking the back too much.
Just get a machine, man.
Here we go. See, look at this. I always telling me get this, get that, man. I'm like, dude,
So you want to fish or not?
it's expensive, man. Well, you have to understand, it's a 2-person process. I get approval. I only got 50% approval here.
Hey,
You have to understand, you know what I mean? It's not like, okay, I'm just gonna go and get it. Well, big purchases like that, I gotta get 2-person approval. Little things like a hub, rod, or something like that. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Or auger or something like that. It's not a big deal. But machines are pricey, so I'll have to ask the boss lady to confirm that it's a good investment. I could keep bringing it up, right? Hey, I can't eat beef.
gotta go catch more fish.
I can catch more fish, so I got to feed myself. I don't want the gout to flare up, right? Got to eat more fish.
So what are you gonna do if you can't drink any more beer?
If I can't drink any more beer, well, see, this is the thing. Gout, you can get prescribed medication. So if I were to consume beer, that it what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't say it eliminates it, but it I wouldn't say cures it, but it it prevents the gout flare up from happening. There you go. It prevents it. There is medication you can take and you can get prescribed that if I were to consume beer, if that is my trigger, and I can take the medication, that it won't allow the flare up to happen. So there is stuff like that. But yeah, if you don't know me by now, I'm not huge into medication. I hate taking meds. That's just not my thing. I don't really like that. So I kind of want to avoid that. But I mean, if that's the only thing, then shit, what am I going to do? But if I can't drink beer, I don't know, man. Are we going to be called seltzers fish fanatics? I don't think so, man. We'll have to figure it out. I might have to suck it up once a week.
I don't know, unless you get a flare up with just one beer.
It could happen. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try it out in a couple of weeks here, and we shall see if beer is a trigger. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm optimistic. I'm drinking alcohol here and there. When we had our buddies visiting, I drank seltzers. Had a couple shots that I probably shouldn't have, but I didn't have no flare up. I didn't really have any issues. Then again, I didn't eat any beef. I think I have a feeling beef might be my biggest trigger, and that's gonna be super sad because I am such a beef eater, man.
I love beef. I would give up beer before I gave up beef.
I am 1000% with you. As much as I love beer, don't get me wrong, but I would give up beer if I could have steaks, prime rib, if I can have a ribeye, if I can have beef pho of all things. A lot of people don't know freaking beef pho. I can't even have beef pho, at least at the moment. There's so many things I love with beef, and it's just one of those things. I'm like, I hope it's not, but it sucks. Well, we'll see. Give me a couple weeks. Hopefully, like I said, it was an acute flare up that maybe doesn't happen again, or if in moderation, I can keep it under control as long as I don't over consume, whether it's alcohol or beef. If I just eat portions like enough that I don't let the flare up happen. I'm crossing my fingers.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm blessed not to have that problem, because if I were to get it, I think it would have happened after this weekend, because it was freaking nonstop. What's the word? I'm trying to think of indulgence.
Oh, it was overindulgence. It was overindulgence. But like I said, I was good though. I didn't drink any beer. I didn't drink any. I had a ton of freaking seltzers, but I didn't eat any beef. I just watched you guys eat that tomahawk steak. That freaking sucked. Those guys were eating tomahawk steaks in front of me, ribeyes.
Oh, it was so good, dude.
Thanks, man. I was watching you guys. I was like, you mother. I'm gonna sound a little biased, but I much prefer Asian seasonings for steak and just meats in general, like chicken, pork. And I think we're frozen now. No, I can hear you, but yeah. Oh, there you go. You're back.
Broken up. Like, we were staring at the Airbnb, and obviously they did not have any Asian seasonings. Even with that said, that steak was friggin' dope.
Thanks, man. It looked dope. Man, thanks, man. It's all good, dude. Like I said, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to test this out in a couple weeks, and hopefully beef is not my end all be all. And I'm so big into shellfish too. I'm scared to try shrimp, scared to try crab and lobster at the moment too.
Weird. I wouldn't think shellfish or seafood would be a big trigger.
Huge, because they have the word is purines. So they have these purines that if your body, if your body can't, your kidneys, if they can't excrete or get rid of the uric acid. And shellfish is number one, if not tied with like freaking beef, red meats, organ meats, beef, and beer. Go for alcohol.
Usually you think of like seafood to be like super clean and healthy,
No, man. Lobsters are bottom eaters. Same thing with freaking crab. They're considered the bottom feeders. They really are.
But I'm just saying, like, the meat's like light.
No, I'm with you. I have no idea, but all I know is that shellfish is like, actually it could be worse than even a trigger for gout. Honestly, the shellfish is like one of the worst. Like shrimp and crab is like number one notorious for. My dad had gout. He couldn't eat crab. And that's like one of his favorite things. He loved lobster and everything. And then once it kicked in, he had to give up literally crab and shrimp for pretty much the rest of his life when he was older. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked.
Crab's so good too.
Thanks, man. It is what it is, man. But we'll try though. Like I said, everybody stay tuned. I mean, cross my fingers. So I hopefully beer and beef are not my huge. Hopefully, like I said, it's just moderation. If I can consume it just in moderation, that'd be ideal. And there you guys go, man. I'm learning new stuff about it all the time. Like I said, my Google and YouTube is everything about gout. I'm trying to figure it out. How do I fix my kidney so it can secrete uric acid better? Go figure. I'm pretty sure everybody. I'm trying, but I'm trying to figure it out. It's everything, man. So hopefully
that sucks. I better not let myself get there.
Well, mostly it's genetic, so. As long as your dad previously, your parents never had it, your grandparents never had it, you're most likely shouldn't get it, but you never know. It's highly hereditary though.
See, the thing is, I don't know because my pops passed away when I was young,
Yeah.
so he was, before. I don't know what the gout age typically is, like mid-30s, 40s.
It can start at any time, dude. My cousin's 24 years old in Hawaii. Because it's genetic. His dad, my uncle, has it, so he has it. He has gout.
And
he's 24.
He must be living really good.
Well, they do in Hawaii. Come on, kid. In Hawaii, all they do is drink beer and hang out on the beach.
I guess a lot of seafood too.
And a lot of seafood, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They don't, so it is what it is. They're in paradise, so they live like kings. They eat like kings. Go figure. So
my feet's tingling already.
Here you go again, man. Stop with this sympathy bullshit gal, man. But anyways, stay tuned, guys. I will be putting this to the test. I hopefully I'm getting rid of these seltzers pretty damn soon, and I can have at least a beer or two while doing the podcast. Would be nice. We have some other stuff coming on down the road. You got anything else, guy, to finish off the week?
I don't know. We're gonna try to get the Bucket Boys on.
Yep.
That way we can kind of, because we're still leading up to the Iowa 24, so we got to get those guys on. Kind of talk about their game plan. We won't talk about how things end up yet because the video is not coming out for at least a couple weeks. I would guess. I
would hope so. Yeah, it's going to be some time because, like I said, so much footage. So, yeah, we'll definitely get those cats on. Be fun, like I said, to pick their brains a little bit and maybe have a beverage or two with them and poke a little bit at them. But like I said, super appreciative that they had us a part of it. I thought it was a good time, for darn sure. And stay tuned, Fishing Kit's YouTube channel, guys. Check it out. He's growing. And make sure, give him a follow over there. Check out the videos that he has. Feel free to check out MaPop Fishing. I'll be like I said, I'm posting videos every 2 weeks, so that's what I can commit to, and it's been fun, man. I've been okay on that. Been able to keep up with that. Don't forget, leave us reviews here, whether you're listening to iTunes, Spotify, watching us on the YouTube channel. Feel free, if you guys want to see our faces, you guys can do that too. Leave a thumbs up, follow us, share us if you guys want. Anything else?
I think it might have stickers for sale soon.
Ooh,
I gotta talk to Saki Fishing. Probably have my stickers on there.
Okay.
Because people always ask me, "Oh, where's the merch?" But I don't know. I'm not ready to commit yet. I'll start out small with stickers, and if that gains traction, then I'll just slowly introduce. Okay, maybe shirts, maybe hats, maybe hoodies. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Stay tuned. Yeah. We'll definitely let you guys know as soon as Fishing Kit decides to get some of that merch up. That'd be kind of cool. And then, one other thing, I almost forgot. The last video I did post on the, what did I do? Like the drums, the 3 drums I vertigo jigged for. I fished with Fishing Kit and Mr. Hawkeye Bass himself. Don't forget, check out that video. Leave a comment if you guys want to be entered. My daughters are looking to do that mini giveaway for the, I think, 400 plus subscribers. So if you guys want, just go there, subscribe to MaPop Fishing, just comment something on there and you'll be entered that, because I think my daughter wants to give it away in 2 weeks on my next video. So feel free, have fun. It'll probably be some fishing lures, maybe some gear. We'll see what's up. Whatever the kids decide to give away. Other than that, guys, stay tuned. We do have some guests lined up coming up on the next couple of weeks, so it should be fun. And then Fishing Kit and myself, like I said, we'll be taking a trip. We might even record an episode when we take our trip here in a couple of weeks, so it might be fun. Hopefully we do it before too much beverages gets consumed again, because usually that becomes the case. It becomes hard to record.
We should do it early.
All right, shit, we tried that last time. I mean, we made it happen with Mr. Yang that one time. You're right. We'll do it early and we'll make it happen. We'll record an episode down there, especially because I prefer us record like after at least a day of fishing, just kind of do a recap. That's why.
Oh yeah.
So, yep, stay tuned. We'll record an episode down there. It'll be fun, guys, and then maybe we can grab one of my other brother-in-laws. I don't think they've seen John. If he has time, we'll see if we can get him on. If not, Mr. Yang is always entertaining. We can always grab Mr. Yang. He's definitely entertaining. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he's going back again a couple weeks after we go.
Oh my God! There you guys go, man. He's a true fish. If you guys are wondering, Mr. Yang is one of those true dedicated fishermen. So hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if we can grab him on. We'll see if we can grab one of my in-laws on. It'll be super fun. So just make sure you guys follow. Other than that, till next time, guys.
All right, see you, everybody.